So I wanted to make a video kind of addressing a lot of the questions that I get of, you know, are you quitting competitive Fortnite? Are you done? Are you taking a break? Are you just, you know, what's going on? I just want to start this video by talking about my journey, so to speak, in Fortnite and how it led me to the point that I am at currently, so that you guys can get a little bit of a better understanding. When I started playing Fortnite, I was playing PUBG, and one of my friends recommended the game to me. And I didn't like it at first, partly because I didn't really give it enough of a chance. It was competing with PUBG, and that was my favorite game, and I didn't really like that. So I started playing Fortnite, and I really enjoyed it. A couple months later, my friend Gabe introduced me to scrims. It was in Step 1 in FNPL, and we started playing a lot, and I really enjoyed it. But I didn't play scrims a lot. I kind of just played it when Gabe wanted to, and we would play duo scrims. As the time went on, I started to get more and more into scrimming and competitive play, and I started to get very serious about it. Now, Gabe didn't. He just kind of wanted to do it as fun, and that's fine, and I didn't. I wanted to be a pro Fortnite player. Around that time, Storm Wars came out, and that started to become very popular, and I became a host and then a mod of that Discord. Big thanks to Donnie SC for that. He's awesome. He does so much for the Fortnite community. It's crazy. So I started to host those every day, and I met a lot of pros from that. A lot of pros would join, and I would talk to them, play with them, etc. And that's where I met Details. So we would play pretty much every day. We started to become good friends, and his duo Retro Steel wasn't really working out for him at the time. So right before World Cup started, he asked me to duo with him. And obviously, because we were friends, I liked playing with him, he was very good, I of course said yes. We started duoing, and for World Cup, we placed a couple times, made a little bit of money. As the World Cup went into the later weeks, like weeks 8 and 9, I want to say, maybe 7 too, we started to get drawn out on the game. We weren't really having fun with it anymore, and so we both kind of made the decision to take a break. We played other games, we played Rust, Rainbow Six Siege, many other things, but that we had a lot of fun doing, and we did that for a while. So I wanted to try to come back, and he didn't. So I started to play again, I started to scrim, I tried to find a trio, and I was having a little bit of fun, but I just couldn't bring myself to play for long periods of time and to grind the game like I wanted to. Now that brought me to when I went on vacation. Right when Season 10 came out, I started playing the game again. I was having a decent amount of fun, but again, I couldn't really play the game for long without getting very bored. And that was a problem because I was streaming, and so I didn't want to have, you know, very short streams. So I started playing other things. I started playing Minecraft, started playing other things. And that's when I went on vacation. While I was on vacation, I was pretty bored. I didn't have a lot to do. So I started watching, I watched a lot of competitive Fortnite and a lot of stuff on Season 10. And that made me want to play. So I was super hyped to play, but when I got home, I played for a little while and then didn't want to anymore. And I kept going through that cycle of wanting to grind and wanting to play every day and wanting to do all this stuff, wanting to continue being a professional, being pro or competitive or whatever you want to call it, but I just couldn't bring myself to. So that leads us to here, to where I am now. At the end of the day, what I want to do is content creation. I love making videos, I love streaming, and I love entertaining an audience. It's one of the things that I live for, and I can't thank Fortnite enough for giving me the opportunity to do that. Fortnite put me in front of an audience that I never had before, and that really made me realize that entertaining people was really what I loved to do. You know, streaming and making people laugh was something that I couldn't get enough of. That's why it's made me want to focus on content creation. So, as of right now, I'm done with competing in Fortnite. I still like the game, I will still play the game occasionally, but I'm not competing in it anymore. I can't thank Fortnite enough for all the amazing people that I've met. I can't thank my mom and dad for allowing me to compete, even though my mom really doesn't understand what it is, allowing me to stream every day and compete and giving me time to compete. It was a blessing, and I can't thank them enough for that. Also, all the friends that I've made because of it, all the people that I've met, people like Details, Miku, Upsilon, Seski, Carter, Bumpa, Fine, and I'm sure many more have, you know, made this kind of journey that I've had so much more enjoyable for me, and I can't thank them enough for that. My time in competitive Fortnite was fun, and I still love the game, and I always will, even though it makes me want to hate it. I could have just made, you know, a tweet or a twit longer about this, but I wanted to make it into a video to address a lot of things. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for future, you know, not sad videos, hopefully. All my socials will be linked in the description. I will leave links to everybody who I've talked about's Twitters in the description below as well. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.